Aman, let's begin the session. So I'll begin with a very quick introduction. As you may see, my name display says I'm Ashish. I am the co-founder and CEO of Vani. We want to think of communication at par with fitness, and that's why we call it communication fitness.
Or the speech strategy fitness.
Okay. Anybody else who would like to add to this? Karan, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think whatever you are saying, that should be easily understandable by the next party.
Awesome.
And it can be, it's communication, I feel never it's about the speaking beautifully English.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Voice Your Views. We have a very, very interesting topic today, which is related to automation. And as you know, we have two teams this afternoon. One team is going to speak for automation being a boon, and the other team is going to speak against them. And in fact, they will speak for automation being a bane.
So app, Aditi, it's very user friendly, very easy to navigate. I mean, I can see the materials which are posted by Ankita for me to refer, the
Right.
assessments which I have to do. I
Right.
can do it from mobile or even from web. So as it is available on mobile, it's very easy where I can check what all I have. For example, quizzes, I need not open my laptop. I can just submit on the phone. So it's very
Right.
easy to use.
Right.
Submitting the assessments, it has never been a big problem.
All right.
Like that navigation and user friendly because of it, it's like it's never difficult to go on to Vani.
Is basis your experience, Anuya, how uh, likely are you to recommend Vani to your peer group at work and also to people outside of the Darwinbox ecosystem?
I would recommend that if they use this, it would be really helpful for them.
Mhm.
But one thing, just by enrolling, it will not help. Practice makes a man perfect. So they need to practice,
Yes.
take the feedback in a positive way, and try
Right.
to improve. Then it will be quite helpful.
How has your overall experience been with Vani?
My overall experience has been good. So there were certain materials which I found quite intriguing, and it really broadened my horizon of thinking about that particular aspect.
Okay.
So if I'm to be particular, then I would say there was a section which had all the TED Talks available in
Yes.
the particular section.
Yes.
So really, I found it quite amazing and quite what should I say, knowledgeable in that aspect.
Okay.
That I was able to get something from those videos, and I was able to have a different perspective on how we communicate specifically from one of my clients, CHRO.
Okay.
So in general, we don't get to speak to the CHRO much,
Mm-hmm.
but that conversation that I had, I was able to drive it completely from my capabilities only. I had a good speech at that time. I was sure on that, and I had a better structure on my what I was talking about. I had a better structure in my mind of all the points that I had spoken. And when I went for a feedback from the stakeholders that were present in the meeting, nobody had pinpointed out that there was something wrong with my speaking style or what I was speaking about.
Mm-hmm. So
That was a big improvement that I felt.
Pranit, you'll see that I've repurposed one of our other slides for this.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So how we're going to start is we're going to go through the 6 steps of persuasion, right? And I'm going to like make sure we have certain examples and then maybe summarize the whole thing in the end for a bit. So the first step of persuasion stands with objective, right? Setting your objective right. It falls into 2 areas of objective setting. The first thing is the circle of commitment. So when you speak about the circle of commitment, right, you have to look at it like walls or barriers that you have to break to get into the center part.
It was simple and easy to understand, and you brought it in at like each and every one of those 6 points, so that connected the dots very well. Given I think the other two scenarios, like the pianist and the Warren Buffett thing, were
Hi, good morning, everyone. So, my topic for today is the increasing awareness about mental health and why the mental health has become so important these days. So, I think we'll give a background on this that as we all know that mental health has become important these days, and there is a lot of talk about going. I would say from the teenagers till the people who are working in the corporates and till the and once the I would say a person, a working professional has retired throughout his
Yes,
tell us
Sumit, good
topic
job.
and
You've done well. Speaking so much in the morning, that too without having any breakfast, I guess. It was a good work.
thank you, Rahul.
Yeah. And the kind of topic which you covered is also like quite like valid in the market today. I think like everybody is suffering from some of the other kind of ailments regarding to mental health and all.
So the first slide speaks about why AI. So why? The why word is very, very crucial. It defines the importance of specific words, specific things. So it's very important to know why. So for example, if this is a mouse, why I'm using this mouse? What is the benefits of using this mouse? So it's very important to know why, right? So the first slides cover why AI. Under why AI, there are four principal factors. The first is efficient decision making. Second, personalization. Third, daily applications. Fourth, improved monitoring.
So we'll start off with in isolation. If I were to look at this presentation, the topic that you had chosen, I think there was you could have chosen whatever you had to choose. You chose something which was relevant to your industry and created a structure around it. When you started off, I think when you share the structure as to these are the couple of things that you will talk about, was good and structured better than what I would have seen a year back, maybe in JSW. It was slightly more structured to start off with.
Is democracy the best form of government, or do we have better alternatives? I'm going to go one by one, calling you all out, and you all can share your views when your name is called out.
Content of it. And especially the democracy is a Greek word where democratica, demo is a people and critica is a rule. So people ruling the government, right? So it is a government is providing all the options to the people where they can able to elect it, and if they don't want it, they can able to disqualify them. But there is a limitations on 5 years. Once they elected, they cannot do on the
Close your final presentation. And this also brings your communication fitness program to an end. This was the last call, the final presentation. And I hope and I wish the best to each one of you here.